Hey, Stu, me and Joe about to play. I got the beam up. Okay, you got book on. Like you got book on. The beam should be up. Go sit down. Look at Zach, bro. What? I know. Mm-mm. You seen that? Zach said, calling for what? What's up, Zach? Go lay down. Eli, turn these lights off.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium.
I know you ain't talking to me like that, Teddy. Keep that same energy, Jody.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll change the look.
He's been listening to Kendrick for some years.
They run here with Rico Dowdle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be out at the 35. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That ain't no blind.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Prescott. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Wait, leave him alone. Shit.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Dowdle. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 14 down to 14. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Right. I'm going to whoop your fucking ass, man.
Now they'll shift things around. Dowdle not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
They run here with Dowdle. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have struck first in this NFC title game. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing. Love. That is caught. It's the tight end got it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33.
Okay, man.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Dallas Goddard, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Wizards are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Lenny, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Second and 11 at the 41. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Nah, just straight.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To the air again, Love. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Love. Quick slant to Watson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mitchell again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down here the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Prescott now. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Prescott on 4th down. That is caught, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott going to change the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Now they'll change things up. Throwing, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
This 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Wizards will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got a man, complete. There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cavante Turpin as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Yeah, nigga, we gonna see.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
I ain't begging for shit. I just
so
know how
not
you
much
play,
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
We're going to get a game up.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Okay.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Love. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Don't lose the game.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Final play of the half. Love. Mitchell. Touchdown.
Oh, really? Oh, you gonna see?
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short. So they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
That's how you got that catch on that last one with Christian Watson.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Love, he's going to change the play here. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And that play going absolutely nowhere. They sniffed it out from the start, and it'll turn into a big loss. And on now is the punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And how about this, a fake? This turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To throw is Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before he gets inside the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. And now here's a carry heading left. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. To throw now, here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Throwing. Love.
Get it every time, bro.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
I ain't begging for shit, nigga. I'm just playing lockdown defense, nigga. Yeah, right. Yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Right on.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
CD and the boys, man.
Well, Prescott is going to change things up here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nemo as well.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. In motion, that's Tolbert. 4th down, Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
A 9-yard loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. In motion, that's Tolbert. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 64 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Flushed out right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A give running right is Mitchell. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Love now. Watson making the catch. On the move past the 40 and all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Love. Again, that's Watkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They
Jody,
played that very
you gonna
well
send that
because
bread
of the
down
drag
later,
route.
bro?
And he ran a little
you
shallower
sending
than
that bread
normal as he
like?
worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But
Down,
once he
down,
made the
nigga.
catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Huh?
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving
what
on
I'm saying?
to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand
What?
exactly who is behind that trophy.
Huh?
George S. Hallis,
What?
one of the creators of this great game
Yeah.
of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing